Let's get started with Automagical Nudge. Here I am in my Gmail. Now you'll know that you have Nudge installed, but not yet activated because you'll see this little bar at the bottom that says sign in to use Nudge features with a sign in button. Now if you click the sign in button, it's going to open up the Chrome extension and give you the pop-up to sign in with Google. If you don't see this for whatever reason in the bottom right hand corner, or you might have exited out, all you have to do is click the unicorn at the very top in your extensions bar and it'll have the sign in button. If you don't see it there, hit the puzzle piece and you'll see all the extensions you have installed, and you can pin Automagical Nudge to the extension bar. Once you do that, you can hit sign in. Now we're just going to walk through the sign in flow, which includes picking the account you want to use Automagical Nudge with, hitting continue, and getting signed in. Now that you've done that, you're going to see in the Automagical Nudge panel, if you open it up by clicking the topmost green unicorn in the right hand side, you now have a number of options here, including your profile and your quota, the template management bits here, and the default option bits here. So now we're officially signed in to use Automagical Nudge. Awesome. So let's get started. We're going to walk through setting up a nudge sequence on a new email, on a sent or received email, bulk nudging, setting up default options, and using the command center. So let's start off with the options that you have here in the right hand panel. Number one, you can create a new template. This creates a new default template for email sequences. You can title it whatever you'd like, and you can add email nudges to the sequence. You can add unlimited nudges in a sequence, as you can see here. Now, the way that it works is you set a number of days after your original message is sent to send your nudge. So this one, let's say I'll send after 2 days, then I'll say hello, and I'll send another nudge after 5 days that says hello again. And you can just keep going down the list and doing as many nudges as you'd like. If you don't want to have a ton of nudges, you can just close out all your extra ones by clicking the red X. So this first nudge will go out 2 days after today, or the day that I send my message. This next nudge will go out 5 days after the day that I send my original message. So the reference point is always the day that you sent the original message. Once you hit Save Template, this template is now available for you to use. If you go to Manage Templates, you're going to see pre-populated templates in here. If you haven't created your own, those are provided by default. You can edit them if you'd like by clicking on one of the templates, and you can see here what's inside. Here are your default options. Default options include default signature. Recommend you leave on. What this does is it enables signature in your email that's your default in Gmail, and includes self as recipient. Now, some people like this, some people don't, but what this does is it CCs you into every nudge email that goes out, so you're going to see it land in your inbox as well. Some people don't like that because it looks like you're using a tool to automate your outreach, but I prefer it because I like to see it land in my inbox whenever a nudge goes out, so I just know that it's working. Now, if I hit the compose button, you're going to see a glowing bar at the bottom of your screen. So I can type in a recipient, type in the message, and type in the body of the email. Okay, once I've done that, now I have two options. I can set a reminder or a sequence. A reminder is an email that will come back to me in a certain time frame if the recipient doesn't reply. So you can set a custom reminder for, let's say, 10 minutes, 3 days, a year, whatever you want. And you can set unlimited reminders on this message. So if I click 2 of them, you'll see 2 active reminders with the dates and times that the reminders will come. Now these again will deactivate if the recipient replies, or if you cancel the reminder. You can cancel the reminders by hitting the red X. To turn on sequences, I simply select a sequence, and that's it. I'm done. So now this nudge sequence is attached to this email. As soon as I hit send, the nudges will start flowing outwards. If I want to see what's in the nudge sequence here, I can click the title of the sequence and get this pop-up to see that this date and this time, this message will go out, and this date, this time, this message will go out. If I don't want it to look templated, I can simply hit generate with AI, and it will take the contents of my current message and summarize them and put the summary as well as the follow-ups into the nudge sequence. Now here you can see it pulled in my name in my nudge sequence, but if I simply add my recipient's name, and once I've done that, I can go back to my sequences and hit generate with AI again. Now it's actually going to pull the recipient's name, as you can see here. So it's a quick, fast, easy way to summarize your original message as well as address your recipient properly before you send your nudges. Now, when I hit use, it's going to save that sequence. And when I hit send, it's going to not only send the original message, but also attach the nudge sequence to it. If I go to the view message screen, you're going to see a couple things. Number one, on the right-hand side, the nudge panel is going to show you the sequences that are upcoming and the dates and times that they're going out. You can edit the sequence here by clicking the edit sequence button, or cancel the sequence by hitting the cancel sequence button. You'll also see a green bar at the top of the screen here that says nudge active with 0/2. That means there is a nudge sequence active on this email, and 0 of 2 of the nudges have gone out. Now, if I go back to my Gmail inbox, you're going to see also that label is attached in the list view of your Gmail. So you can see that 0 of 2 of nudges have gone out on this email thread. And for past nudges, you're going to see a little sort of grayed out bar here that says there was a nudge sequence active, but it's no longer active for whatever reason. Now, we've attached a sequence to an email, and that is now running. Now, what if there's an email that we've already sent and forgot to attach a nudge sequence, or we've received an email and we want to attach a nudge sequence to the email that we received? So it doesn't matter if you missed doing it on the compose screen, or this is a sent or received email. All you have to do is open the email, open the sidebar, and choose a reminder or a sequence. So here I'll do this 2-time check-in, and the template is there with the dates and times of delivery, and I just have to hit apply sequence to apply the sequence to this email. I can also do generate with AI again to regenerate this message with the name of the recipient, as well as a summary of my message here, and then I can hit apply sequence to apply the sequence now to this email. Again, works for sent or received emails. I'll cancel that one. Now, what if you want to attach nudges in bulk? So if I go back to my Gmail inbox and I wanted to nudge all 3 of these emails, I can simply select all of them. You're going to see a green unicorn here appear in the top bar above the emails. And if I click that, I can choose a template to attach to all of these emails, so I don't have to go one by one and attach them. Please do note that you cannot customize the template in this manner when you're doing bulk. You can simply attach the nudges, and these nudges will go out to all these recipients, but given the generic template that you've written. Let's talk about the command center. The command center is located on the left-hand side of your Gmail, and if you click on the green unicorn there, you arrive at the command center. So the first thing you're going to see in the command center is all of your active items. These are all of the nudges and reminders that you have active, the dates of the nudges and reminders, the recipients, subjects, and you can cancel sequences and reminders here. So this gives you a single pane of glass view of all the stuff that you have active. Now, if we click into Inbox Monitor, you're going to see a list of emails here that you haven't replied to that our AI thinks you should reply to, meaning either it slipped through the cracks, or there's an open action item, and it indexes these smartly, so it'll let you know, hey, we think that this is stuff that you might have missed. You can go through and read through all of these things and try to figure out, do I need to or do I not need to respond to these items? If you hit the eyeball emoji, you can go to that thread and actually read the thread. If you hit the checkbox emoji, it will resolve this concern for now. But if another action item pops up on this email thread, it may pop up again in the future. The skull emoji will kill this thread permanently, so no action items will ever come back on this thread in the future, even if there's follow-up emails on the thread. And the sparkle emoji will open up a auto reply to this message. So you can not only see the last message in the thread, but you can also quickly reply to that message or type your own reply and hit send. Last but not least, we have analytics. So in the analytics section, you're going to see a full breakdown of the nudges and reminders you've sent, you've received, have been completed, have been canceled, the most nudged domains, as well as a historic and future facing nudge over time outlook. And that's a wrap. If you need further help, just go to the FAQ that's linked on the screen, which answers all the questions from this tutorial and much, much more. And if you can't find what you're looking for, reach out to us at support@automagicalapps.com, and we're happy to help. Thanks, and happy nudging.